Please, you are welcome to Dixcove Fort.
Wow.
Ghana, he have 3 castles.
Okay.
And 47 fort in Ghana, but some fort are break. The 3 castles, one in Cape Coast, Almina, and Accra.
Hello, my people of Ghana. So we are back again, and here we are in Western region inside Dixcove.
The same place, the fort in there.
Yeah.
But the difference with the fort and the castle is a big than fort, just of the difference. But anyone use the 3 maintenance to blending, they use the stone, limestone, and blades to blending the fort and the castle.
We are at a fort called Fort MetalCross. So I would like us to listen to a little history about it. I don't think people really come here. I just want you to know what is here. That is why we are here today. Let's get to learn something new every day.
Are you all my personal dreams?
But anyone have the different country to break. The British will break this fort in 1692 AD. After 1.5 years, he's starting for the better trade. He need ivory, gold, and spices. So when he bring that, you also have 3 or 4 changes. The big hat, melon, gunpowder, and smoke pipe for the better trade.
Okay.
But some people bring their child, men or female, taller like I and you.
Wow.
So you need 3 houses here to keep the slave. 2 rooms for men and 1 room for female. But any 1 room take 25 people. Capacity, he needs 75 slaves in here. They are still here for 3 months. Every 3 months, the ship can collect everything from here to check in Cape Coast. Why? Because Almina Castle is the first castle in Ghana, but he used the Cape Coast with the headquarters. Yeah. So the time when the British came to the end of 3 months to send the slave one by one to the kitchen, and put the MetalCross inside the fire, heat and brand the slave. That the fort
so that's like a tattoo, symbol.
That the fort have the name Fort MetalCross, 1692 AD. So the time when the British came here, the land is a cemetery with a village.
This particular place?
Yes, please. On the back of the fort.
So meaning most of our ancestors were being buried just on this ground?
Yes, please. So in that time when the British came, no student in Iran.
Oh, okay.
So anyone when the chief say it, the British cannot understand it.
Is that why we have the chief's palace very close to the fort?
Yeah, in that time the palace is the back of
the fort.
So the chief showed another land with the British, but he said, priest, he liked the cemetery land. Why? Because in that time, Ghana have more gold, but he don't know how to use the gold.
So meaning there was something
inside with the cemetery. Because when you have more gold bowl like this in your house, when you're dead, everybody will run away, doesn't it? So he put all in your graveyard. That the British, he liked the cemetery land. So when the chief give the land to the British, he say thank you and go back to prepare. Maybe when the British go in, he give the time or date to the chief, but cannot understand. Wow. So when he's going, he still continue with the cemetery. So after 1.5 years, the British will came back. When he came, the chief dead to bury in this land before the 1.5 year coming.
Wow.
Yeah. So when it's British come, the second chief to show the place to bury the first chief to cover all graveyard here and rest the chief's side. After to building the fort, he do the sacrifice here. He go into the chief house to choose 1 virgin girl, about 16 years old girl, to dress with gold and dig the hole here to bury the girl alive for sacrifice.
And that is what was done at that time.
So anyone when the juju say it, it can do it. But the British, I don't know, maybe you should be asking the juju in the British town or the Ghanaian town, I don't know. Okay. But the history, he said he dressing the 1 virgin girl, beautiful girl with 16 years old girl.
Was that girl's name written or put into
They cannot give the name to the history because some lawyer families people, so when they tell the name, the some are crying.
It reminds them of pain.
That is there.
Wow.
So in Western, that festival, Kundum festival, when the date coming, he had tried to open the gate of no return and crossing the small gate and send the chief and the town members, musicians, jujus, pastors, all people came here to do the operation because of the chief and that virgin girl. So that time, this 3 room and 4 in here for the soldiers to guard the fort.
Before you said men, women, and children.
The men and the women slave room.
Slave room.
Yeah.
Can we
go
see the
there?
room?
Yeah, go.
Okay, no problem.
So this is the first chief graveyard. So this town,
particular one?
Particular. It's a Nana Dechi the First.
Nana Dechi the First.
Yeah, graveyard.
I can see some inscriptions on it, but
Dechi the 14, he had come to see. So he told the mason man to come to maintain. And this is the place to bury the girl alive for sacrifice.
This place?
Yeah, to bury the girl
So
alive.
this is more like an ancient stuff because I think I've watched a movie which I've seen something like this.
Flag, the British flag symbol.
Yeah, symbol.
That is.
I think I'm the first Ghanaian YouTuber to come to this place.
Okay.
Maybe there are other Ghanaian YouTubers abroad who have actually come here, but for now, I feel I'm the first Ghanaian YouTuber to be here.
Okay.
Wow.
So in that top room is a governor room.
Governor room, the top there where there are glasses and other stuff.
And the second one is the marketplace. But some years ago, museum officers to use here with the guest house.
Oh, okay.
So the one man from British and the wife come to break in the guest house to rent the fort and try to build in the new guest house in the back of the fort. So sometimes when he's coming, he come with the wife and the children's friends.
Okay.
So he are setting some bed in some rooms. So when he come to visit, he show you the history, but no inside some rooms. Yeah. So I'm going to see the slave room and continue. Thank you.
I'm getting emotional for burying someone alive over here. Guys, so the name of the place is Fort MetalCross. I was thinking it was Fort MetalCross, but then the name is actually Fort MetalCross, which is 1692 AD, Dixcove. My goodness.
So the Dixcove
was built by the British.
But the Dixcove, the local name is called Infuman.
Infuman?
Yeah. But the Dixcove, the chief name is called Dechi.
Dechi?
Yeah. Dechi's Cove, that the British cannot pronounce the word Dechi. That's some Disky, some say Dickis. Yeah, some say Dickis. That you do the D-I-X, Dixcove. Yeah. And this is the place to dig in the small hole, the slave are shit.
So, meaning when they bring the slaves here
and locking
you don't come, the moment you enter here, you don't come out of this door again.
No.
And then, this is the small hole. They put you inside.
Yeah, when you are locking with your chain, so you do like this, maybe. Go to second. No.
From there, they ship down them.
They are still here for the 3 months. No take shower. She didn't prepare the food to the slave. So in the up there, when the slave governor and the soldiers eating, clean the table and the bowl to open the up there to
then they pour it here.
And try.
So they use here as their bin garbage.
That is there. Some female he be lucky. Because of mosquito, so governor and the soldiers didn't bring their wife. So sometimes he choose the nice girls with the slave room and take the shower and sleep with him. That's when you go to Cape Coast, you see the 50-50 in Cape Coast. Mr. Johnson, Kwamson, Kumson, Kojoson, Kofison, and more names in Cape Coast.
But how come with that name? Because I realized that in history, they were saying that people with the name Thompson, Kumsin, those names came from half-caste children.
Yeah, because of that, when you born you on Sunday, today is a Sunday.
Yes, please.
So the name is a boy, it's a Kwesi.
Yeah.
That the British will be asked in Ghanaian peoples, what is the name of the boy? In the born
local name.
Then
you say Kwesi.
Huh? Kwesism.
Then I'm Kwesism.
Yeah.
I'm Kwesism.
Yeah. And when you say Monday, it's a Kojo. It's a Kojoism.
Kojoism.
Yeah, Kojoism. Tuesday, Kwabena.
Kobison. My goodness, I don't know, but we have ancestors who actually passed through this difficulty to get to another man's land, which I don't know what to say, but I don't really feel okay right now. Come on. Okay. This is getting emotional. So this is gate of no return.
Because in that time, no gate come from here.
Yeah.
So when they are bringing you from here, after the end of 3 months, when the ship come in, to move the slave one by one to the slave room, send him to the kitchen, and put the MetalCross brand and pass here to send you to ship. Because that time the sea didn't come down like this time. Do you understand?
That's so heartless.
Yeah. But the gutter from the governor bathroom crossing,
it was closed
like this.
Oh, okay. So the men here, how do they go to toilet?
Toilet in that place.
In that corner here. Over here, they eat and then they pour the food down there.
Or 1 cup of water.
Oh God.
So this is the place to pass the food and the water.
Wow. So this is how the kitchen looks like.
Kitchen to prepare the governor and the soldiers' food. End of 3 months when the ship come in. Example like
so I can see some old. Hey, this thing is very heavy.
Yeah, it's very heavy.
Is that a knife or is what?
It's a MetalCross. The windows, they are fixing with the windows.
Oh, okay, MetalCross.
Yeah, MetalCross. Sometimes the schools, small papers came here, but when you pronounce the word metal, that I will do design.
So I'm in a Dixcove kitchen, and I'm happy to see most of the existing materials being used at that time. This is so emotional. I get to realize why people come from abroad and they cry when they visit forts and castles.
Thank you. Okay. And the chimney.
Oh, okay. So then that's where like the smoke passes through. This is the chimney. This is where the kitchen smoke actually comes from.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A soldier's room.
This is a soldier's room.
Yeah. 2 soldiers.
2 soldiers.
Yeah, to stay here.
To stay here.
Yes, please.
They are not far from the kitchen.
No.
Oh my goodness. Our ancestors left something behind. And I'm happy to see this. My grandfather, who was born in the 1916, also used. This is like a cooking. In our modern language, they will say a stove. You know, cylinder, a gas stove or something. So we put kerosene down here, and then we light it up. I remember we always prepare tea with this, and then you get to realize that the fire keeps heating. You put your small glass cup tea.
That is it.
I'm too young, but I realized all these things when I was growing up. You know, in a village called Tichamante and Asamankese. I'm a village boy. There's another village boy in town. Wow.
Thank you.
I wish I could know the names of the soldiers who were sleeping here by then, but they will never give the name out.
2 soldiers.
2 soldiers from Britain.
Yeah, to stay.
Wow. This is also
the 1 man from Britain. Yeah.
Well, this is a tree.
The tree.
From a tree.
Yes, please.
Whoa.
I'm going to show you the governor and the soldiers' toilet room. Yeah, after you pass. Yeah.
Whoa, this is so tiny.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Jesus Christ.
Are you all my personal dream?
Because in that time, nobody can speak the English. So when you bring anything, you are Ivory or gold or spices, because Ivory from another country, that the Cote d'Ivoire have the second name Ivory Coast.
Yes.
Gold in Ghana have the second name Gold Coast.
Gold Coast.
So when you bring that, You are setting the one by one, the heart one, melon one,
Yeah.
and anything in the market room. You appoint the one you like it. He give you one soldier to come to standing here.
Oh, okay.
And talk with another soldier to give it to you.
So you give it to you.
After you go, you tell your child, Kofi, Mani, Cham, Namalabasisi. Yeah, daddy
So
said.
that was what
Yeah.
some of our forefathers did to us.
Yeah, your daddy said, Kofi Manu,
Yes.
they come. Oh, it's a hunter.
Yeah.
They come.
They come.
Numbers campera.
Meaning I'm coming right now.
Yeah.
Wait for me.
Yeah. So.
So they trade you.
Yeah. Because
Either-
your daddy, my daddy, you point the one he like it.
He likes.
Yeah. So he stay in the. I and the daddy will stay in the
Stay in
market
the
room.
market.
And daddy said, "Wait me, I'm coming." So when my daddy come to collect, take the hat or maybe melon. Yeah. After he talk with me, and when he waiting, he come in just a minute, but he go back. That time no lorry. So we are passing, we are working from Agona Junction or Abuaze to here. No car.
That's quite a far distance. Because even bringing a car here is not an easy task. Wow. Please make sure you don't hit something. This is so tiny, man.
The 2 toilet room, 1 bathroom for government soldiers.
Wow.
You see the cannons
Yes.
to fight with the enemies.
Enemies.
Yeah, that is the symbol, the King George III symbol.
So this is George.
King George
King George
III.
the Third.
Yeah.
My goodness.
This is the bullet.
This is the bullet.
One bullet.
This one is
So guys, this is the bullet.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen any bullet before, you know the rifle, the farming AK-47, the double bar. They used a tiny red bullet. Inside that bullet, we have round metals like this one, which is also being inside. I think it's about 200 pieces or something like that, which is being used to hunt for animals like antelopes, grass cutters, and other stuff. And this one is
This
is like
King
a
George
P.
III.
King George the Third.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was
Oh, the King
the
George.
king
Yeah, it's
of
this fort.
this fort.
Yeah, it's a King George
The
III.
Third.
Alright guys, so like I said, please support me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. The name is GELOH, the real one together. And don't forget to also check out Ed Frames events on Instagram, and also check out my camera guy. I'll put his name in the description box and the link in the description box, so you can also check him out. He's a serious photographer. His name is Me Taki, right? I'm good.